What is going on, guys? This is Mies and welcome to the OCG Metagame Breakdown number 4. But actually, before I go into this OCG, coverage, I actually want to talk a little bit about the TCG right now. We have like 3 YCSs going, and I'm not really... I actually haven't watched a single match yet. I will as soon as I get to work in like 0 seconds by the time you're watching this. But in theory, the moment I'm making this, probably like an hour. And I don't know. What do you guys actually think are going to win the 3 YCSs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it's going to be Drytron, Tri Brigade, Sky Striker? Probably not, but we never know. Salaman, great. There's some other decks out there. Adagnister is also a very, very good deck as well. And yeah, I mean, there's just a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm not allowed to say, unfortunately, because of politics, but yes, anyways, before we get into this OCG metagame breakdown, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It would motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these. And as you can clearly see, I was actually right about Xian still being the #1 best deck. The way they're, like this, Swordsoul, is because it's going to be the new name for the TCG. But for the OCG, they still kind of recognize them as Xian. Not that it changes anything, though. But yeah, Swordsoul, moving forward, is going to be the TCG name. Some people thought that the new Iris... Well, I guess not the new card, but the Handshop, the Iris, Xian, whatever, was no longer a Xian card because it no longer has, like, Xian in the name, but it has, like, Swordsoul. But that doesn't make any sense because the thing with the Xian monsters is that they never existed prior in the TCG anyways. So yeah, Konami rarely does that, by the way, where they create like one card for the archetype and then everything else right after. But yeah. Anyways, it's obviously the #1 best deck with 18.1% of the representation. I'm not even surprised, honestly, at this point. I really knew it was going to be the #1 deck, but it does suffer from inconsistency issues, which is weird. I mean, it's very consistent, but it's not consistent enough. Like, even Virtual World is very inconsistent. Eldritch needs to sack to win sometimes. Tri Brigade is just a low ceiling deck when you don't draw a very good hand. And yeah, I mean, if your opponent draws better than you, you always lose, because Tri Brigade, it does very predictable things every time, and it loses to like one thing every time. It's like, it always loses to like Ghost Bell and Revolt, because basically the deck is Revolt or bust. Without Revolt, Tri Brigade is definitely like tier 3 maximum. It's not a good deck whatsoever. I don't get people who say like, oh, that's not even true, Revolt is like not even that good. That's kind of like saying that Engage is a bad card for Sky Striker, that it's not that great. No, it's single-handedly enough to make a deck tier 1 or not tier like anything at all. Like, trust me, that's how Yu-Gi-Oh works in general. One card is like, I don't really know how to say it, like hit or break, whatever. But yeah, anyways, right after we have Flunderies, which is really interesting, the Tribute Summon deck. So the 4th best deck-ish, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Okay, yeah, cool. So 8, like, pure Flunderies, and then 2 that are playing with the Dragma cards. They're not special summoning Ecclesia. I already said that Empin gives you an extra normal summon, so you're normal summoning Ecclesia at the end of your combo to get that punishment, and then you're popping 2 monsters. And you're not really suffering the drawbacks of not being able to summon from the extra deck, because you can't special summon the return used either of the Flunderies' effects anyway, so it really doesn't change anything at all. And obviously we have Drytron. Yeah, that's just not a surprise. Hero, which is actually a surprise, finally. Oh my god. Alright, why are Hero doing really well? I will make like an updated video on how the new fusion monster actually did have some form of an impact for the OCG. And it could or could not have an impact on the TCG. It really depends on if Dragoon gets banned or not, because this new Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer guy, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, is like a Anaconda target for Fusion Destiny, so you get a lot of cool effects in the graveyard, like Dasher and Celestial, which kind of get you like an extra draw on your own, like an extra and like a free special summon and stuff like that. And the Phoenix Enforcer is like a constant pop, and there's kind of just like no drawback to the card. It's really good. It constantly gets back to the field. Fusion Destiny destroying out in the next turn doesn't matter, like I said, because it gets brought back on the standby phase, so yeah. Anyways, Kotalker, of course, they have the Kotalker Heat Soul, Dragon Maid, not surprised, Sky Striker, okay, Thunder Dragon, Endymion, Shaddoll, Tri Brigade Lyrillus, Danger Dark World, Evil Twin. Kind of disappointed that Evil Twin isn't doing better, because I just feel like it's a really good deck. I definitely do feel it's like tier 1 status, honestly. But Endymion's actually doing better than Evil Twin, which is kind of crazy. But I get it, because Endymion doesn't really lose to like Veiler, Imperm, Ghost Bell, Skullmeister, and all those cards. They don't really kind of loses to like Ash and Ogre, which is not played. And Nibiru is bad unless you have like Nibiru and Imperm. In this case, like, yeah, okay. But whatever. Shadal, yeah, it's still a good deck, but whatever. Orchist, full power, but no, not really, because Dragoon is banned, which is a really big card for Orchist. And then, yeah, Phantom Knight, Prankit, Salamangreat, Adignister, Cyber Dragon, Destiny Hero, Burning Abyss. You see, I actually told you, this is actually going to be seen in a lot of decks where there's always like the small little package with Fusion Destiny summoning Phoenix Enforcer. Even Adamancipator is doing it. And then we have Junk Dopel, okay. Medalche, Numeron, Spiral, Traptrix, Zephyra. Yes. Alright, Swordsoul. The format is getting a bit more established now because this is the second metagame breakdown where we're seeing Jian or Swordsoul in action doing good, actually. So, yeah, what is the thing that makes this deck just so nasty? Well, first of all, it actually can play Xyz monsters, unlike what people are actually thinking. Sometimes they look at an extra deck and they're like, yeah, but you'd rather make Synchros than make Xyz, so why would you play Xyz? That mentality makes no sense, because what if you can't make Synchros? What if your monsters that are token generators always get Veilered? Well, you have a bunch of level 4s on the field, but you can't make Synchros because your main deck tuners, well, it's only really Ecclesia, so you can't do too much. But when you're playing a card like, I don't know, what is it? Yeah, well, Baguska, for example, you can actually turn your negated monsters into an actually really powerful Floodgate, and then your opponent kind of just can't do anything for a full turn. And then next turn you can attack, and then make Zeus, clear the entire board. So yeah, this is the reason why the package is there. I definitely play Gold Sark. I don't understand why people are not playing Gold Sark. It's really, 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 really good, so I definitely think this is incorrect. But apart from that, I mean, the whole main deck lineup of Jian is like, there's just nothing to innovate on there, which is kind of unfortunate because it doesn't get like more consistent than that. You know, it's like the 3 level 6 and then 3 Moye, 3 Tai A, 3 Ecclesia, but that's it. And then you have like the Searchers that are once per turn anyway, so it's not even like that unfair. Desires, which draws desires when you're bad, but it banishes 2 desires and banishes like 8 hand traps, and then draws into like 2 relevant cards when you're good. So make sure you are good at the game instead of being bad at the game. It's really important. And yes, Token Generator is a new card that is in pretty much, it's going to be in pretty much everyone's side deck, I think, because it's kind of insta-win against unprepared Swordsoul players. They just summon their tokens, and then you go like Token Generator from the hand or the graveyard. So it just has like so much utility. It's a level 4, it's just nasty. That's why they're playing Shooting Riser Dragon, by the way, so they can send Token Generator in the mirror match, and then they summon it back, the opponent can't do anything at all, and then you just kill them. Happy Land City, Token Generator is insane. It's like better than a hand trap in this context because it has relevance in the graveyard as well. But yeah, people are actually main decking Solemn Strike as well. Really crazy, the card's really, really good. And people are not on like not really on back row removal and stuff. Are you side decking Lightning Storm in the mirror match? Maybe. It's going to bait the Baroness de Fleur if they have it, and if they don't, if they only have like the level 8 synchro, so you're gonna be able to pop it. If they have way too many back row, you can just Lightning Storm the back row. They also have Emptiness, which is kind of nasty. Yeah, Emptiness plus actual Floodgates is terrifying. So yeah, I'm actually really glad I don't live in the OCG now. Alright, Virtual World. Okay, this guy is actually not playing Zombie World anymore. Yeah, people are just not down because Flunderies was not as played as he thought it would be. Which I don't really get because we still see 10 Flunderies, so maybe we can see like region differences and stuff. But yeah, the guy didn't really get paired against too many Flunderies. Flunder, yeah, okay, whatever, you get the point. And yeah, for the main deck lineup, just nothing spicy outside of like 2 Nyan Nyan 022. Sometimes we see that, okay? The only kind of innovation is, do you want to play 2 Nyan Nyan 022, 2 Nyan Nyan 122, 3 Nyan Nyan 022, or 3 Nyan Nyan 122? But that's it, that's all. You're never gonna see someone who says like, yeah, I played 0 Nyan Nyan and like 1 Lulu, bro. Because I don't know, bro, like, I don't know, like, yeah, nah. And yeah, for the hand traps, always the same thing. When I meant 2 Maxi or 3 Maxi, 3 Ash because you want to negate Maxi, and then Gamma, obviously. Oh, that actually rhymed. Hee. Yeah, the rest of the main deck, whatever. Alright, yeah, skill drain, okay, Jesus. Is skill drain semi-limited? Cause I have not seen anyone play 3 skill drain, like, ever. And the card's just an insta-win, so yeah, maybe it is semi-limited and I don't know. Because the Gamma, it was semi-limited and I thought that people were just dumb for not playing 3. And then they were like, yeah, it is semi-limited. I was like, oh shit, okay. But in the TCG, some guys were actually playing 2 Gamma. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, 2 Gamma in the TCG, no. Yeah, anyways, in conclusion, man, Phoenix Enforcer is good. Nothing new, though, like I said, reliable disruption. By the way, it doesn't target when it pops, and it pops 1 card on your field, 1 card on your opponent's field. So you can destroy yourself, you can destroy the Anaconda that doesn't do anything anymore. You can destroy your artifact monsters, you can destroy your overflows if you're playing Cyber Dragons. This shouldn't come up because you don't want to play a lot of Destiny Hero bricks in your Cyber Dragon deck. But yeah, anyways, what is the engine consisting of? It's 2 Destiny Hero monsters, 1 to 3 Fusion Destiny. So this is kind of similar to how you want to play the Red Eyes Fusion package. The Destiny Hero monsters are bricks just like the Dark Magician and Red Eyes are bricks. Fusion Destiny has the potential to either be really good or just really weird. But it's a good card to like activate from the hand, just like Red Eyes Fusion can randomly be really good. But if your opponent has Ash, then you feel stupid because you can't normal or special summon monsters, and you can't go like, I'll summon my monsters first, then go Red Eyes Fusion, but you can go like Anaconda, which is very healthy card design, by the way, Konami. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I really hope you guys were able to learn a thing or two with this pretty short metagame breakdown. And yeah, if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That would motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these. And I will see you next time. Peace.